Hello and welcome to the Hub, the education network for Waltham Forest. On this website, education professionals can find all the information they need to work in education in this borough. We cover the whole age range from 0 to 19. This video will show you how to administer a group in the community on the Hub after setting one up. A group allows like-minded professionals to come together in one place to share information and start conversations with each other. By administering a group, all it means is dealing with the people within a group and those who want to join your group. Let's go. So first, navigate to the community and log in. So there are a number of ways to get there from the Hub's homepage. You can use the menu item within Education in Waltham Forest, the last item here. You can use the last item within the News and Networks menu item. Or you can use the button on the right hand side of the homepage called Community. So let's click on this. Takes me to the Community Hub homepage. So now I log in using my email address and the password that I set up when I first registered. Okay, so once logged in, you can see a list of the community groups that you're a member of on the left hand side underneath your name. So it says I'm a member of this group. This is the group that I want to administer, so I just click on the name of the group. Should also point out that under the My Account button, when you hover over the Community button, then it also gives a list of the community groups that you're a member of on the left hand side here, which opens out. So if I was a member of more community groups, it would open out more there. So I can click on this, or I can click on the link that I showed before. So now we're on the group's homepage. So it says that I'm the group manager. So you can immediately see the description of the group and a small toolbar describing the actions that group members can carry out. So they've got posts, they've got question and answers, they can upload documents or create a poll. But because we're on the group homepage as an administrator, we get these options here. So we get view, administer group and edit. So the view button is highlighted at the moment, as that's what we'll be doing at the moment. We're viewing the page as a normal registered user would. So if you want to administer the group, then you can do that by clicking on the button. So let's do that now. So you can see there's a number of options here: add people, permissions and roles. So there's really only it's only the first two options that we want to deal with, and that's add people and people. So you can add existing registered users of the Hub into your community group to save them from having to submit a joining request, and that way you can just click on add people. So here we can add people to our group. And as with most things on the Hub, all you have to do is type in the first few letters of their name or the thing that you want to look for. So it gives us a list here. So I'm looking for this user and I'm going to add him now. So once you've chosen a person to add to your group, you can choose whether to make them the administrator of the group, just like you. So being an administrator of a group means that they'll be able to add people to the group and also delete people as well. So you can choose to give them those permissions if you want to. I'm not going to do that in this case. I'm just going to make them just a regular contributor. So I've got the person I want to add, and then all I do is click on add users. Okay, so it says that the user has been added to the group. So now to get back to the administration menu, all I need to do is click on these breadcrumbs here and just click on where it says group. and it takes me back to the administration menu. And so we can also manage the existing group members by clicking on where it says people. Okay, so now you see a list of the members of your group. So what you can do is you can block existing users, you can remove people from the group, or you can accept people into the group who have made an application to join. So all you have to do is click on the name of the person that you want to administer, then choose an operation. So I'm going to click on the member that I've just added, click on edit, so I could change him I could block his membership if I wanted to, but and I could switch him to make him an administrator if I want to, but I'm not going to do that. And then if I wanted to do that, I could just press update membership. So that's one way of doing it. So if I go back now, another way of doing it, just by clicking on clicking here and saying that this is the user that I want to administer, and then it says choose an operation, and then it gives me three options here. I can modify OG user roles, remove from group, or modify membership status. So this is probably an easier way of doing it. So modify OG user roles is about making someone administrator, which you've just seen. Second option is if you want to remove someone from the group so they can't contribute or see any of the posted comments. So you could do it this way, or you could just press the remove button here next to their name. And finally, if we go back to this, if we go back to the third option, it's for when somebody makes an application to join your group. So their state in the group will show as pending. So at the moment we've got the three states here. We've got a state of active here, but it could be pending or it could be blocked. So if it is pending, then you can choose to make it active, or you can change it to block. So you can, if you don't want that particular person to join the group and to stop them from making further applications to join. So those are the way of administrating users in your group. So when you're happy with all of that, then you would click on execute to execute any of those commands. But when you're finished administering your group, then just go back up to the breadcrumbs here, and then just click on the name of your group. So the name of our group is Football Lovers, so let's go and click on that, and this will take us back to the home page. Okay, so on the right hand side you can see, on the bottom right hand side you can see the group contributors. So it's split up into organisers and contributors. So the administrators of the group are known as the organisers, so that's me at the moment. So that if you're administrating the group, this is where you would sit in. And contributors are the people that I added. So I added this user in, so he sits into this batch of users here. Okay, so that's administering the group. There's another option here which is edit. So if you do want to edit any of the details from about your group, particularly the privacy settings of the group, then you would click on edit, and then you would go back to the screen which you first saw when you set up the group, which has the description of the group and also the privacy settings and any topics which the group might cover. Okay, so to wrap up, this has been a guide to administering a group in the community on the Hub. Please take time to view our other videos if you need help with using the site.